Hey, what's going on, guys? This is your girl Ashley Wells, aka the Life Guru. So, guys, it's the weekend. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. And I also want to take this time to thank my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for the love. And I saw I got a few comments there too. So thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you so much. All right, so this one actually is going to be about red flags. I mean, red flags is something that I probably would say maternally as women, we particularly, with our nurturing spirit, a lot of us be on point when it comes to peeping out red flags. But the difference is whether if we choose to tolerate them, as well as how often or how many red flags we're going to choose to tolerate. That sets the game up. But of course, everybody got typical red flags from hygiene, how the aura of the person's room or area is when they're taking photos, things like that, all kinds of stuff. If they're taking pictures in a junky place or in front of a nasty mirror. I mean, I've heard all kinds of red flags. But I got a couple red flags here that I know some people don't mention and possibly haven't thought about. So let me bring it out. And my old butt had to think about them and write them down. So, okay, guys, so a couple red flags for me is no lively photos. Now, again, this doesn't matter if this is for dating or friendship stuff or just in general. This is just character, period, because I know I'm a particular type of woman where, I definitely bring good energy. I like good vibes. So I like to keep that in my circle. So one of the ones is no lively pictures. If all your photos is looking down, depressive, gloomy, no fun, no zest, no excitement, no light, then I usually keep it moving with that. As you can tell, me, I love light. I love, great energy. I can't put that out there. Emphasis on that. So, yeah, that's a big one for me. Another one is no pictures of anybody smiling. I'm seeing some pictures here of people where they're just, not looking happy, and that's a big thing for me. Show off those teeth, smile, show you having fun in life, show that you're about having fun or are about good energy in life. You know what I'm saying? That goes a long way. I've seen a couple of times of if we had to get badges for work, and a lot of people be just showing up like, and for real, like it literally looks like a mugshot game, like. And me, I'm looking like I'm at Chuck E. Cheese, big cheesy smile. And it's not because, they telling me to smile. It's because, hey, I'm in a good mood. I'm happy where I'm at in life. And I want to continue in bringing out that energy to others. You know what I'm saying? For not just myself, but for others. Let's see. Another one, no full body pictures. Now, for me, I've been catfished quite a bit, especially back in the day. And the one thing is, I notice a lot of people, when they take their pictures, they take it literally from here on up. Now, don't get me wrong, I get it. Maybe some people just don't have that confidence, or maybe they just don't think to take full body photos. But I'm telling you, if I don't see somebody with actual full body shots, especially if they don't look recent, again, I'm outie. I'm outie. And even when it comes to friends, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fitness nut. I really am. So fitness and health is very personal to me, very, very personal. And I've been in an awkward situation where I booked tickets for me and a friend to go see a show. And mind you, all her photos was like this. So this was our first meeting. So unfortunately, these are some things that a lot of places don't think about. But when she showed up to the event, it was very, very hard for her to be comfortable and sit comfortably in those seats because she was a full-figured woman. So that was very awkward. And it literally became to a situation where they told me, like, either you have to buy another seat or she's not going to be able to attend this event. That has happened. So, yeah, if there's no full body shots, I usually don't roll there. Let's see. Nothing but hotel pictures. One of my cousins actually got pimped by this, where she literally was chatting with somebody that she found out was for real homeless. She didn't have all these she had all these hotel pictures, but no vacation photos or business trip, nothing. It was just her in a hotel. That's it. That's a big red flag to me. If I see that you have nothing but hotel photos in your pictures, no vacation shots or nothing, I'm usually going to think that either that person is homeless, in between places, which is the same thing as homeless, don't have their life together, their houses. I don't know. A lot of things come to mind. Because for me, I shoot my stuff in my crib. I shoot a lot of my photos in my crib. My crib is also my studio. So, I'm kind of weary about that. Now, if I see some vacation pics, cool. But if I don't see, a picture of you on the beach or cabins or nothing like that, nah. And last but not least, I mean, no action shots. No shots showing your personality, what you're into, what you enjoy doing. Now, a lot of people, they will do the hair, the nails, and a certain pose of them bent over. Whichever floats your boat, whatever works for you. But for me, one thing about me, I like taking shots when I'm doing something fun or recording or whatever may have you. So that way you can understand and see what my personality is like and what I like to do in my spare time. That goes a long way for me. I want to see people who do that as well too. So that way I can see, hey, all right, cool. They like doing that. We got some in common. It goes a long way. So yeah, guys, when it comes to certain photos and bios or whatever may have you, be careful, because some of us, we do look at certain things and we see that as red flags. And you don't want to literally advertise yourself as a possible person who just got nothing but red flags going on their bios or photos.